30 grams of sugar. Alright, so everyone's been still trapped at home, and I'm starting to get a little bored, and photography is what I love to do, and since I already can't photograph concerts, the next best thing that I photograph is still lifes, so I thought, why not try an at-home Peeps still life. So I don't actually have any professional high-end lights here, but as long as you have like a good amount of light to work with, you'll be fine. And then if you just know how to white balance and color correct it, then the color, how quality of the light won't even really matter in the end. Alright, so it's now time to look at the final results. You'll be seeing them up on the screen now. And then I'm just looking at them here on my computer. The editing actually did take a lot longer than I expected, just because I'm pretty precise and fine, and kind of the smallest details will bug me. So I have to make sure that it's kind of, perfect and like up to my standards. But the first one I like is just, all white. That was the basic idea when I came up with this idea. So I think it turned out pretty well. And then the second one, get a different angle mixed up, because you don't want to have, the same angle for like the same shot and just switch the colors, because that's kind of boring, But, with the pink, yeah, I thought, white, all white is cool, but then to make it the little bunnies or no, they're chickens or whatever animal. I think it's chickens because of Easter, right? I could be wrong, but I thought, why not make those stand out and pop? So I made those pink just to really bring it out, and I think in the end they both turned out pretty great. So an interesting fact about the piece that I spray painted these over a year ago. That's when I first came up with this idea, because it was Easter season and I was just walking around Target and I saw the Peeps, so I was like, let's get them and we can spray paint them. And so yeah, literally a year ago I spray painted these. These are still intact, haven't disintegrated, still just harder, but literally still Peep yeah, as you can see right here, they are still fine. There's literally no reason these should still be intact for after a year. So for you peep lovers out there, I don't know if that information is good or bad for you, the fact that I spray painted them a year ago and they're still intact, but if it's good for you, then luckily Easter's over and Peeps are now on sale, so you can go bulk buy them. But if it's bad, I'd want to stay away from them, also just because of how much freaking sugar's in them in the first place. But when you're young and irresponsible, you love these things. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. I just thought it'd be fun to, do something to show you that you can still do some photography, still life stuff, or just photography in general at home if you don't have the greatest budget or you're just bored. Like, you can make anything work as long as you just know what you're doing and you put time into it and practice, you can get it done. And since we all have a long time until we can still safely go out, might as well, make the best of this time.